Alright, we are back. Snoot game, more mods, let's get it. I just have two new ones. Robert's Human Studies and the Moon Princess. This would be like a Snoot version of Tsukihime. Uh, let's see if I can bring it up. It's one of Type Moon's earlier visual novels. I don't know if it's the first one. I don't even know if I can type it out. Tsukihime. I think it sounded like that. I know there was a remake that came out either the latter part of last year or maybe even this year. And yet, it is an adult visual novel as well. Oh, released in Comic Kit? That's crazy. Comic Kit is like a big market. I don't know how big it was back then. I'm pretty sure it was sizably small, even for that time, but hey, I know there's a lot of fan stuff. It's like mainly doujins or artists and uh artists doing their own work. Whether it's their own actual work or their own take of other works. Right. Yeah, Blue Moon, I guess, is the true name, but whatever. Yeah, there's a remake of it. Fucking hell. And you can see I also got the newest patch of Snoot game as well. There you go. Good of a bobber. Godspeed. I'm not doing that yet. We're not playing on it. Yet. I don't know if they made new visuals. What am I trying to say? I don't know if they actually made anime cutscenes for that novel, the new remake, or it's just new artwork, and that's it. But, yeah. Let's just do Moon Princess. See how it works out. Oh, okay. Transpause! Transpause! Ignore that. I look up at the night sky. The moon is shining like a diamond. The breeze, cold yet gentle, ruffles my hair. There is a figure standing before me, facing the same sky. The girl's looking up, her eyes glittering, her wings spread out. She wished that her wings would take her to that moon. Hi, Jack. Her elegant figure dazzles me. And of course, you're trying to get up here. The beauty of an angel, too pure for this world. Am I in a dream? She turns to me, smiling gently. Her eyes are wet, but she's not crying. Not anymore. Thank you. As she says that, my heart skips a beat. I want to embrace her. I want to give her everything. I love her. The moon is truly beautiful tonight. Oh man, I gotta get my hands on. I gotta get my hands on the Tsukihime remake. Probably gonna just play on the Switch. I don't know if it's the images that are not loading in. Oh, okay. But yeah, the text just being there kind of was like Type Moon, I guess. Even though it's just text, a big text box just in the middle of the screen. And that's it. And I'm pretty sure the universes are all mashed together. It's just separate because they don't meet. Like the characters don't meet, you know? The small bedroom is dimly lit by the early dawn. The alarm clock I'm used to hearing is silent. I open my eyes and check the time. Something compelled me to wake up 2 hours earlier than usual. And yet I don't feel tired at all. The room looks the same as ever. Somehow messy and empty at the same time. Things scatter all over the place. But something seems off. What a strange feeling. I bring my hand up to my forehead. Sweat. Now that I think about it, I did have an unusual dream. Though I can't remember it for some reason. There's no sign of sleepiness. So instead of lounging and scrolling the internet for 30 minutes like I normally do, I decide to get up. I drag myself out of bed. Something catches my eye. A notification on my phone. Someone must have sent me this message. This early in the morning, though? Who could it even be? I pick up the phone and check the app. It's from Fang. Judging by the timestamp, she sent it last night, after I went to sleep. I'm done with the cold. Nothing to worry about. So I'll probably skip school tomorrow. Huh. I don't even know that dinosaurs can get colds. Probably should text her back just in case. You doing good? I can drop by if you want. No response. She's probably still sleeping. Whatever, I'll think about it later. Should probably eat something before going out. Going anywhere, though. I'll wash my face and take a shower. Then, with my morning routine out of the way, it was time to make breakfast. Oh, god damn it. A simple omelet with bacon would do just fine. Hell yeah. While the whole thing is shimmering on the pan, I stare at my phone and scroll the Mongolian basket weaving forum. God damn right. My mind's stuck on Fang and her sudden sickness. Is it because she wore her usual skimpy attire in this surprisingly cold weather? Maybe I'll ask her if she has a jacket or something. Damn, now I sound like her mother. Speaking of which, I remember Fang telling me that her parents are usually out in the morning, and I know that Nazer always arrives to school early, so Fang should be alone. It wouldn't be much of a hassle to give her a surprise visit right now. My phone's still silent. The messages remain unread. Just to be sure, I call her number. No response. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's serious. Maybe Fang got flu. Fang got flu. Big sad. Or maybe not, and I'm just being a worrywart. As my thoughts continued to race out in all kinds of directions, breakfast was finally ready. I think I burned it, you fucker. Burning an absolute easy recipe, like an omelet. Guess it's gonna be that kind of day. I picked up my bag and checked the contents. Writing utensils, notes for today, a student ID, and a lunch card. Yep, everything's in place. So I take my phone, considered how to go about this morning. Okay. I'm gonna save. I think I'll go phase with Fang. Yes, for the peace of my own mind, I really should drop by. I do have an hour to spare. Even if it's nothing serious, I just want to see her again. I call a taxi and head outside. Very sudden. The morning air is chilly as usual. The temperature had been normally low for the last month or so. People are getting visibly frustrated. Everyone planned to ditch their jackets last month, but Mother Nature had other plans. Personally, it's not like I have a lot of wardrobe options in the first place. As I wait for the cab, the upcoming school day comes to my mind. No one's planning anything special, so I guess I'll keep a low profile and see how Trish and Reed are doing. They haven't been practicing recently, and now Fang might be out of commission as well. What a shame. As I ponder Worm Drama's future in my own existence, the cab arrives. It looks pretty beat up and old, but that's the kind of service you get in this part of town. I get it and give the driver Fang's home address. Okay. Let me just break that out so I don't have to see it at the bottom. As the car speeds through the town, I soak in the atmosphere. Humans and dinos alike rush through the street, hurrying to catch the bus or get somewhere, or whatever. Most shops are still closed, but some are unpacking the goods already. Kids with excessively large backpacks are waiting for the school bus. Those backpacks absolutely kill. my spine, and my shoulders. Jesus Christ. Despite the cold, the sky is clear. Today's promising to be a fine day in general. Even in the early hours, it seems that Volkidere is as awake as it ever going to be. As we approach the more affluent part of town, I check my phone again. Still nothing. She hasn't been online since yesterday. I hope I don't disturb her too much. Ah, yes, Fang's a lobe. A dobe, whatever. The driver slowly pulls to the side as we arrive at the destination. I give him the tip and get out of the car. Fang's house seems completely silent. Hopefully her parents are out. But if they're not, I can always tell like it is. She's got sick and I'm worried, so I came to check things out. Even her dad shouldn't find a problem with that. Oh, who am I kidding? He'll try to murder me regardless. Real. Ring. The doorbell sounds. No answer. I pick up the key. Fang hides under a garden rock, open the door, and enter. Nice. Fang, you awake? A girl walks down the stairs, wearing only a shirt, rubbing her eyes meekly. Oh, god damn it. I am now invisible. She looked at me somewhat surprised. Anna, why are you here at ass crack of dawn? I got your message. Called you back, but you didn't respond, so I decided to drop by before school. I think I turned my phone off so Trish wouldn't drive me up the wall with worry. You know how she can be. Damn, I knew I was worrying too much. Sorry for waking you up like that. Nah, it's all good. I usually get up at this hour anyway. Still, I'm glad I got to see her. She doesn't look sick at all, so my worries subside. So, how are you doing? Hey, there you go. I like how she just appears now. Fucking hell. Nothing to worry about. It's just a cold. I used to get these all the time when I was a kid. No shit. Got the panties there. Barely. Do we? Actually, I don't think so. Whatever. Well, come on in. Don't be shy. I thought I saw a strap. I'm not gonna lie. Just wait a second. I gotta get myself ready. As she hurries up the stairs, I close the door behind me and step into the living room. Fang's house is looking as lavish as ever. Spick and span, too. Mother must be taking a lot of care to keep it that way. No one else is home, so thankfully, I don't have to worry about being too intrusive. As I made my way to the living room, family photos on the wall caught my eye. These are pictures of Fang and Nazer as kids. Nazer still had both wings intact. Fang was always wearing Halloween costumes. Jesus. It looks like pirates weren't the only fantasy young Lucy indulged in. I guess she really was that kind of kid. Her head in the clouds, dreaming about silly things. I was that kind of kid as well. All the way into junior high. For whatever reason, I pretended to be a hikikomori with crippling social anxiety. Hikikomori, what a term. Except I never had any, beyond basic introversion. I guess I wanted to be like the protagonist of that anime I watched. What, fucking Watamote? That's the only anime I can call. NHK. Okay, never mind. Into the NHK thing is what they were referencing. Into the NHK. I believe that's the one. And I feel like it's a piss take of the NHK network. Yes. Okay, so, yes, the story revolves around this boy, 22 years old, hikikomori. And apparently a girl helps him out or something. This has to be a piss take up towards the NHK. If I'm correct, the TV licensing in Japan is somewhat like Britain's. If I'm gathering that right, oh, you fucking motherfucker. Whatever. But yeah. Uh, gotta pay for it even though you don't fucking want it. Kids have weird role models, but let's not dwell on painful memories. Wait. Ah, yes. NHK, whatever. Close that for good. As I studied the old photos, a slightly hoarse voice called out from upstairs. I'm ready. Get your ass up here. I walk up the familiar staircase and enter Fang's room. Even the fucking transitions is like that of uh Type Moon. Assuming they had that type of transition. I know they had it in Faye, but I'm guessing it's a simple transition. So fuck it. They did it. Or they had it in Tsukihime. It's as messy as ever. The air is stale, and I can see a small mountain of medicine on the shelf above Fang's bed. Come on, sit your butt down. Fang is now dressed in her classic punkish attire. I guess she feels incomplete without it. Fang gestures to the chair at her bedside as she lies down. She's trying her best to look healthy, but slight sluggishness betrays her. Even after everything we've been through, it's somewhat jarring to see Fang bedridden. I open the window to let fresh air in and sit down. So, are these dino colds contagious to Homo sapiens like yours truly? This was on my mind for the past 30 minutes. Fang gives me a surprised look and giggles. Ha ha ha! Certainly worried about that before you came here, stupid. Don't worry, it's safe for you. Or at least it should be. I'm not actually sure. I think I slept through that lesson. Not that I'm worried about getting sick myself, but I have to admit that some aspects of her life are still a complete mystery to me. Oh, hey. There's the... fucking the... Robohon. The... God damn it, the Dyson robot cleaner. Slept well? You're the tardiest person I know. It's unusual to see you up and about at this hour. I don't know what happened today. I had a strange dream and woke up full of energy. Didn't even need an alarm clock. One of those days, I guess. I had a weird dream myself, you know? Can't remember it now, though. She tilted her head to the side, deep in thought. How's healing going anyway? I've only been sick since last night, Dumbo. Mom gave me the usual meds. I'm just resting. Like I said, it's going to be fine. You said you've been getting through these colds since you were a kid. Yeah, always around the same time, too. I might not look like it now, but I was a bit of a sickly kid. I ponder as I ponder if her usual pale and thin complexion still constitute that sickly, Fang suddenly perks up. Hey, why don't you stay for a bit? Mom won't be back for at least a few hours, so let's have some fun. Just pass me the guitar. Fang's eyes lit up as she pointed at the instrument on the floor. She definitely wanted me to stay. Actually, I was all about to head out. God damn it, man. You gotta stay! You gotta stay! For Fang. Please. My mouse gotta cooperate too. Shit. I just wanted to check how you're doing, that's all. Come on, don't just be such a killjoy. She throws me a dissatisfied glare. If I don't leave for school right now, I'm definitely going to be late. I'm not a straight A student either, so it might cause some problems down the line. I feel like if I stay any longer, your dad will descend upon me from the heavens like a bolt of divine punishment. Like in the actual game. Don't worry about Dad. He always comes home late. Come on, I want you to stay for a bit longer. Those puppy dog eyes. She knows I can't resist the puppy dog eyes. What should I do? I think... He should add music, but you know what? This is some Type Moon early history stuff. They're living up to it, excluding the rollbacks or whatever, the errors. No. Hmm. Um, I guess we'll spend more time with Fang. Come on, Anna, stay a bit longer. Besides, you did wake me up, you know. Well, she's absolutely correct. I did barge in uninvited and woke her up. Leaving like this would be pretty damn rude. I certainly care about her more than schoolwork, so I can afford to be an hour or two late. An hour or two. Okay, you win. I'll stay. She smiled cheerfully and eyes full of delight. Hell yeah. Leg up. Knew you couldn't resist. Now come here, I'll show you something I've been working on. I hand a guitar to her and she sits up on the bed, getting ready to jam. This is still only a bass line, so tell me what you think. Is the guitar different? No, I don't think so. I think it's the same one. Her thin fingers played the chords as naturally as they always did. She didn't use a guitar pick. Instead, she plucked the strings with her long nails. It's a curious melody. A little melancholic, but with an undertone of tranquility to it. It sounds like a love song. Let me just do something real quick. I tried to put on, what's that? Version 10, but it's just not running on it. It didn't even show up, but the other mod that I got, the Terrific Night, or no, Robert's Human Studies, that showed up. I didn't try it, but it showed up. Whatever. While I keep listening, my mind starts to wander. I remember the first time I heard Fang play on the school's roof. I don't really understand her back then, but her music helped me understand. I remember how I visited her house for the first time, and she helped me learn the same instrument she's handling so masterfully right now. Fang looks completely in her lane, playing with a tranquil smile. While the melody is somewhat rough, it's as beautiful as anything she wrote before. Maybe even more so. If only if I don't know if there's actually music, or they're really going traditional with the Type Moon shit to the point that there's no music. I mean, yes, the version of Fate I'm playing has music, but that was the Rialta Nua version. That one had, I think, touched up graphics and music. I think even the text actually has some voice acting, or there was actual voice acting in that game, as opposed to the OG. So, okay. They're going pure visual novel. You read, you make your own music. It's Bon Jovi right now. Go and pillage. After a few more chords, she finished playing and looked up at me, her eyes pleading for applause. So, what do you think? I think it's great and surprisingly lyrical. What made you come up with something like this? You did, dweeb. I want to write a love song for us. Her response made me do a double take. As I felt blood rush up to my cheeks, I couldn't think of an answer on the spot. That's, well, very nice of you, thanks. Watching me stumble through words, she burst out laughing. Ha ha! You're too goddamn adorable, Anon. Come here. She set the guitar aside and spread her arms and wings, demanding a hug. Being the man that I am, of course, I couldn't turn down the offer. As I stood up from the chair, she sprang up herself and embraced me. Aw. She was slightly warmer than usual. No doubt her body temperature was still unstable. Still, her delicate hands and soft feathers felt as good as ever. This drove any prior worries about school straight out of my mind. As I let her go, an idea occurred to me. Hey, I bet you hadn't gotten a meal yet. How about I make you breakfast? Sure. You know I could never refuse your cooking. Beats whatever the hell Mom will be feeding me today. Okay, then it's settled. Wait a bit, I'll cook something up here, or something up and I'll bring it here. As she nodded to me and picked up her phone to pass the time, I left the room and went downstairs to the kitchen. God damn it. The kitchen is as spotless as ever, so I try not to make a mess. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the kitchen, but, you know, game being silly. Bang would have to lie that she made breakfast herself if I want to remain unnoticed by her parents, so I don't want to put her in a bad spot. I rummaged through the fridge, looking for something I could work with. It would be a good idea for Fang to eat something hot. That always helps with colds. Thankfully, they have hot raw chicken, so I can make chicken soup. Cooking didn't take that long. I bet so. After the soup was ready, I threw the leftovers out and looked for something to carry it on. Fortunately, a breakfast tray was on the cabinet to my right. A bowl of soup, a glass of juice, and some bread. This should be enough. I picked the tray up and carefully carried it upstairs. Nice. Fang's eyes were fixed on me as I brought her breakfast. Ah, this smells so nice. They've been feeding me nothing but those meds since last night. Thank you, Anon. I didn't know the situation was that dire. If your mom asks why there's a chicken leg missing, tell her you cooked it. Oh, fucking hell. I skipped it accidentally. Or not? Okay. Yeah, she'd be in for a shock. I'm a lousy cook. As Fang ate her soup heartily, I lounged in the chair, feeling pride for myself. Nothing feels better than seeing someone enjoy your cooking so much. This is delicious! Damn, I wish you could be here all day. Then I'd be up and running in no time. A very dangerous thought. I doubt her dad could be won over with chucking soups quite easily. They both stay silent as Fang enjoys her breakfast. One would expect her to be a sloppy eater, but she's surprisingly careful. But suddenly, something strange happens. With a spoon still in her mouth, Fang's eyes widen, as if she just saw a ghost. Oh, damn. And then, coughing, she dropped on her pillow like a rock, with a pained expression. Fang, are you okay? I dashed to Fang, and grabbed her by the shoulders. Her face wore a betrayed expression. But what did you put in that soup? Nothing unusual, just the stuff I always use. I started listing the ingredients as they came to my mind. Chicken, garlic, ginger powder, garlic, butter, carrot, mushrooms. Fang suddenly groaned. Mushrooms. Don't ever fucking use mushrooms. They make me gag. Skill issue, I guess. Mushrooms are pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's like tofu. You gotta pair it with something good so it can actually taste good, or else it'll just taste like nothing or just shite. I gotta go then. Ah, damn. Ah, no, we pissed her off. Fang is lying on her bed with her back turned to me. She's not even bothering to respond. Note to myself. Fang has a very sensitive palate. Sorry, I'll be more careful next time. It's okay. Thanks for dropping by. If you see Trish, tell her I'm doing well. I'm sure she'll be a worried mess as usual, so I'll leave her to you. Sure. You take care of yourself too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I gave Fang a peck on the snoot. God bless the snoot. Leaving her slightly flustered and stepped out of her room. Oh, no incidents. I'll leave Fang's house and glance at my watch. If I hurry, I should still make it to third period. Well, there you go. Part of school's been shaved off. And so lunchtime has arrived. This is not the lunchroom, my guy. The clatter and chatter of students packing their things and hurrying out for lunch filled the room. Oh, okay. It would just turn to lunchtime. Trish has already left, and Reed was nowhere to be seen. I considered what I should do now. Recently, Fang and I started a tradition of eating on the roof, where I bring something I cooked up for us both. It's a nice change of pace, even though we'd be screwed if any of the school staff noticed. But, since I didn't have any kind of lunch with me today, I would have to stick with the cafeteria. Their food was always lousy, but it beats going hungry. As I stand up and glance around, most people have left already. Well, let's see what the school will grace us with today. Murmuring to myself, I shuffle out of the classroom and head to the cafeteria. This place is full of people as usual. I find myself standing in a long line for lunch. I'll probably go with something simple, like a sandwich. As the line continues moving at a snail's pace, I look around for anyone I know, or a spot where I can sit down. Most tables were already occupied. I can't begin to imagine how these people managed to get here so fast. You gotta fucking run, dude. Gotta run the fuck out of there. Pretend you're like in a dire situation, let's say. It doesn't have to be Columbine. It can be something like a fire. You get your ass getting chased by the coppers or a fast teacher, even though he's wearing loafers and shit. Fucking hell. Just imagine that. And then you'll get the picture. It shouldn't even be a question you have to ask. I spot Nazer and Naomi on the other side of the cafeteria. It looks like they're chatting about something. Well, more like Naomi's chatting about something and Nazer only nods from time to time. I wonder if she's joining him on the athletics festival we're supposed to have in a month. Hang in there, brother. And then there's Trish. She's sitting alone and looks very restless, nervously tapping her horn and not eating a bite as she clutches her phone. Strangely, Reed doesn't seem to be anywhere. I hope those two didn't have a spat of some kind. Trish is not good at making peace with people, so it would be a lot of headache for me and Fang. Although, I can't imagine Reed getting angry with anyone for any reason. Finally, I managed to grab my tray of food. Let's see. I think I'm loving the choices. I'm loving the choices. Let's see what with this. Oh, sorry, Chad. I think I'll join Trish. On one hand, interrupting Trish now might not be the best idea. She tends to get explosive when she's nervous. But I couldn't leave her alone like that. She looks like an abandoned kitten. I made my way to the girl sitting by herself. Hey, Trish, what's up? Huh? She looks up, surprised to see someone call out to her. Oh, it's you. Sit down, we need to talk. Trish looked up at me, with a somewhat tired expression on her face. Is it just me, or is there something unusual about her today? I took a seat at her table and grabbed a sandwich provided by the school cafeteria. It tastes like salty wet paper, which admittedly beats the usual plain wet paper flavor that these things have. As Trish lets out a sigh, she looks about to burst into tears. I can't get in touch with Fang. Now it makes sense. I've been trying to call her all day. I'm honestly getting so damn worried. Actually, I've visited her this morning. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Trish looked absolutely stunned. When did you... Having a sigh of relief, she grins at me. Whatever. I should learn not to be so surprised by your shenanigans. Hell yeah. We're getting the epic, unshingy Trish. Trish in the main game is basically Shinji. Trish in this is not Shinji. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but goddamn. I don't know if you've been watching the Fate's Day and Night Let's Play, but Shinji is an asshole. It's good to hear that she's okay. Expected a more negative reaction. But when did you visit her? Wait, is that why you were so late today? Yeah, I woke up kind of early. Noticed her message from last night, too. So I decided to drop by. And I guess I lost track of time. I've been trying to call her about a dozen times since I woke up, but she's not picking up. Was about to visit her place myself, but I can't afford to skip any more classes, or spirits would cook me alive. I guess her phone's... Okay. Okay. I guess her phone's not working right. So, did she have any serious symptoms? Did you give her any meds? Trish talks about Fang like she's a worried puppy. I wonder if this is a common occurrence. No, but I cooked her some breakfast. She looked almost completely healthy, so don't worry about it. Oh, shut up. You have no idea how serious things could get with Fang. She was always like that. First it's nothing serious, and then boom, it's flu or something worse. Don't be your drama queen. Fang's a big girl. Fuck you. Fang wasn't exaggerating when she said Trish would be beside herself. Hey, you gotta have some faith in Fang, sis. If she says she'll be okay, then she'll be okay. I don't know why, but recently I developed a habit of calling Trish sister. She doesn't seem to mind. Whatever. Hey, soul sister. I have jungle fever. Well, I guess you're right. And where's Reed anyway? I didn't see him in class. Damn, I accidentally ended the recording instead of pausing it. As I hoped, Trish lightened up once I changed the topic. He should be in the auditorium. Spears asked him to fix some audio equipment. I think they had an incident of some sort yesterday. It's taken a while, but we need that stuff, so I left him to figure out. So he's not even getting lunch? That's harsh. We can be subsist on his backpack reserves all day. Don't worry about him. Or we can subsist on his backpack reserves, okay. A smug grin stretches across her face. I'm not sure if she's showing pride in Reed's resilience, or if it's her sadistic streak talking. Listen, there's something I wanted to ask you. Trish's tone shifted to be a lot more business-like. Remember the concert at Mo's place? Yup, you guys did great. Of course we did. You did great. Don't interrupt me. Okay. When it comes to Trish, her questions are usually rhetorical in nature. Do you think you can put me up in contact with the owner? What? You want to do it again? We haven't played anywhere for a while. I think everyone's getting rusty. It's time for us to stretch our muscles a bit. I think back to the song Fang is currently working on. I guess Trish is not aware of it. I'm sure you can look up the reservations online. Is Joanna's damn big? No, not like that. You just don't get it. Trish sounded somewhat impatient now. I want to be there in person. I want the owner to see that I'm serious about it. If I try making the reservation by phone after you showed up there with Fang, he'll just think I'm being entitled. The reasoning is hard to follow, but let's roll with it. Well, then go and give them a visit. Suddenly, Trish's cheeks turned a slightly darker shade of purple as she avoided my gaze. I'm kinda bad with directions. Captain has a sense of direction here. I'm not sure where it is. I always get off track when I'm on an unfamiliar part of town. I was taken aback by this rare admission of weakness. What about Reed? You can ask him to go with you. Reed was high as a kite that day. He doesn't even remember what the restaurant looked like. And I have no idea if he'll be available. While Trish tries to find ways not to make herself look completely pathetic, I can only imagine a lonely Triceratops girl getting disoriented and panicking the moment she sees an unfamiliar building. Ah, no. It's it's quite a heart-wrenching scene. I bet so. Hi, John. So, when are you planning on visiting? I was hoping to go there this evening. Oh, God. Trish really asks me for help, so it could be an opportunity to make a good impression. But even after we patch things up, I wonder if such an opportunity won't end badly for me. I think I don't want to hang out with Trish today. Trish must go home. Trish must leave me alone. Ah, fuck it, I'll help her out. Sure, we can go. Honestly, I didn't expect you to agree. Thanks for helping a sister out. It's no big deal. I don't have anything planned for today anyway. Maybe we could even visit Fang. No, that's a bad idea. If her godforsaken family is there, it might get ugly real fast. You're not on good terms with them? You fucking kidding me? Do you have any idea how much grief they caused Fang? Now here's the Trish I recognize. I missed her somewhat. The only reason I haven't gored her father's that she asked me not to. Although that's her mistake if you ask me. I think Fang was looking out for Trish rather than her father. Fang's dad has more in common with elephants than pterodactyls. If Trish tried to headbutt him, she'd have to glue her horns back on afterward. Yeah, I get it. I'm not a fan of her dad either. Perhaps I should let the sleeping dogs lie. Anyway, when do we meet? I'll talk to you in class. We have the last one together, remember? That's right. Sure, okay. And so, our lunch continued. Trish brought up Fang a few more times, telling me what kind of medicine she's supposed to take, and how long her colds will last on average. I'm starting to feel like Trish knows Fang better than Fang's mother does. Eventually, I had to bid Trish farewell and headed out. I mean, you're gonna meet up later, though. That's the thing. As the afternoon wears on, students are seen walking through the hallways, chatting to each other. The end of the school day is now slowly approaching, so I won't have to suffer for much longer. As I was walking toward my classroom, I spotted a familiar face. Oh, Stella. It's not the NTR mod anymore. It should be fine. She's playing with her tarot cards as usual. Oh, Enon-kun, didn't see you there. Hello. Her smile radiates happiness. Is this girl even capable of feeling down? It's like the third ending or something. Please drop the kun and never use it again. Talking with Stella can be difficult at times. Want me to read your fate? I have everything you need right here. She held a tarot card, the Fool, between her fingers and did a pose strikingly reminiscent of her captor, Sakura. I need to watch that, man. That's a classic and should be still ongoing too. Or probably a different series. I prefer the Blitz of Ignorance. It's not like I have anything against Stella and her usual games, but I'm not in the mood for them right now. Fair enough. She makes a swift movement with her hand, and the card disappears. I wonder when she learned that trick. Listen, I haven't seen Fang today. Is she doing fine? She got a bit sick, but it's nothing serious. Oh, I see. And you? Doing good? I'm feeling a bit out of it for some reason, but it's all good otherwise. Ever since this morning, the whole day felt somewhat off. Oh, okay, Stella. Oh, it's probably the moon influencing your psyche. Stella just said something I had a hard time fully comprehending. What's the moon got to do with me? I swear I saw a twinkle in Stella's eye. She smiled wildly as if she expected this question. Today's a special day, actually. Oh my god. It's a Perigi synergy. Synergy. Supermoon. Just say supermoon, dude. Also, I don't know if that's an actual name for it or it's just her being silly. Uh, wow. Fuck. What did she call it? There. Fucking pausing. ZY, yes? Okay, and GY. Is that an actual thing? I know I left out the R. Holy cock, it's an actual thing. Hold on, how the hell do you pronounce this shit, man? Can I even get it? Can I even get the damn video? Okay, whatever. No. Yeah, fuck this. It's a supermoon! Now she's speaking neither English language nor the Weeaboo language. What a damn shame. I think you watch too many cartoons, Stella. Maybe lay off that stuff for a bit. As I let out a quick sigh, Stella got somewhat indignant. No, it's a real thing. It's a very rare occurrence when the full moon coincides with perigee, which is the moment that the moon comes closest to the Earth. I'll just pretend I got all of that. It's pretty cool, actually. This can have all sorts of strange effects on people, you know? Huh. I have to admit, she's making more sense than I was expecting. Did you have any strange dreams last night? Dreams. For some reason that word struck a chord with me. Now that I think about it, this whole day felt like a fever dream. Ah, damn it. The strange atmosphere in the air? The time that doesn't seem to make much sense? It feels like I had been burst out of reality, and I couldn't find my footing in any solid logic. Jesus. Like this day had been ripped out of some story and left on the table by itself. With no yesterday and no tomorrow, the very thought itself gets me a bit dizzy. Sometimes my life really sounds like a cheap novel. I think I did have a weird dream, but I can't remember it. Oh, that's a shame. You know, a lot of wonderful things can be defined by dreams. Especially the strange ones. But don't worry, it'll all be fine tomorrow. As I tried to organize my thoughts, Stella suddenly starts prattling in my ear. Oh, by the way, have you been watching anything interesting lately? The remake of Urusei Yatsura just started airing, and I think it's a surprisingly solid take on an original. I've seen all the episodes of that show, and isn't that the one with the samurai, or a man following the samurai way goes by the wayside when a war starts or something? Isn't that also what Chris Avellone took inspiration from for KOTOR in general? Maybe even both KOTOR movies, or not movies, games. Maybe even the Old Republic. The school bell rings. Hell yeah. Sweet merciful Lord, thank you. Oh no, I gotta go. See you, Anakin. God damn it. Stella hurried away, and I was left standing alone in the emptying hallway. See ya, Stella-chan. I mumbled under my breath, sardonically. It's time to go to class. As boring as it is, my grades can't afford to drop off. Make it a bit more interesting. How about you just skip it? The last period is over. The students leave the classroom, chatting happily about their plans for the evening. I stretch in my chair and look outside the window. The weather is as nice as it was the whole day. The clock on the classroom's wall continues ticking away. It's 3:15 p.m. Hey, Anon! A voice woke me up from my stupor. It was Trish. A few classmates turned their heads in surprise. This was probably the first time they saw Trish talk to someone other than Reed or Fang. So, you going? Yup, let's roll. She grinned at me mischievously. Come on, the last one to the school gate is dumb skitty. Damn, okay. Trish picked up her bag and dashed out of the room. This evening is promising to be a long one. Oh, you just stay there. Ah, gotta be fun. God damn it. God damn this mud. Naturally, I lost. For someone so short, Trish is surprisingly a good runner. Well, I was inept as usual. 5 minutes later, I was still trying to catch my breath. Oh, man. No background. We were just in the void. You know, you're pretty good. Trish was walking ahead of me, full of pride. You're 4 younger siblings short from getting to my level, cave brother. Never took you for the sporty type. Oh, really? Just so you know, I can suplex your skinny ass in 4 different ways. And unlike Fang, I won't even feel bad about it. She said that, standing on tippy toes to make herself look more imposing. That sounds like a threat. Why, you don't like it rough? Damn, okay. Trish left her idea of a joke, but she could only smile and nod. This girl is as high octane as usual. Keeping up with her can be tough sometimes. Chin up, Anon. You never had a chance anyway. I was the #1 athlete in this school back in the day. What do you mean back in the day? Like 4 days ago? Couldn't count how many times I made our boy Nazer himself eat my dust. I would snatch his favorite baseball cap right off his crest, and he'll chase me around the entire school. He always had to bang for it in the end. Didn't catch me even once. Good times. Ever since then, he avoids baseball caps like the plague. So you were on the track team or something? This someone explains Trish's usual wardrobe choices. But I only see you play music nowadays. Well, Fang always sucked at sports and wanted to stick with her, so we decided to do music instead. Besides, I didn't like the idea of being separated by gender. I can make all the twinks in the school cry, but the school would only let me compete against girls. That sucked. I tried bringing it up with Spears to explain how humiliating it felt, but other girls told me to shut up. I like having it easy. A bunch of dumb broads, all of them. The only contest they could win is competitive dick sucking. You should try being more open, you know? Oh, shut up. Fang, Reed, and you are the only ones I talk to in the school. Others can get fucked. Literally my mentality when I graduated high school. Fair enough. And fair play. So, we're going by bus? What did you expect, a taxi? Nah, I don't care either way. Where is that place anyway? Oh, it's... Wait a second. Where was it? Now that I think about it, that evening with Fang is a bit of a blur. Don't fucking tell me you don't remember. No, I remember. So I was together with Fang. We were at Little Trudon. And some guy tried to sell me a pocket Roomba. Then he told us where to go. Oh god fucking damn it. Let's call Fang. She should know. No, let's not. I'm sure she's still resting. I don't want to imagine the humiliation I'd have to endure. We just need to get to the Little Trudon. I'll figure it out from there. Okay, whatever you say. We boarded the bus, which was mercifully empty. Sitting side by side, Trish and I didn't say anything to each other throughout the whole ride. She was deep in thought about something, so I decided not to disturb her. I'm starting to feel like the backgrounds or the interruptions, the errors or just a new ship in the mod. I'm guessing that counts for the music as well. Nah, that kind of sucks. Little True Dawn was the same as usual. A chaotic web of street shops and bars filled with all kinds of people. They say you can find literally anything here, as long as you have the money. As a proud Rainbow owner, I can attest to that. So where to now? I think we turn left right here. We wove our way through the gaps in tiny walk spaces. I think somewhere around here, like spelunkers exploring a cave. 5 minutes later, it didn't seem like we made much progress. Fucking hell. Okay, I have something to admit. I hadn't the first clue where Moe's place was. I was there like twice. It's way outside my usual commute. But I don't want to know what Trish would say if I admit it. So I lead her by the horn until she figures it out. You don't have any idea where it is, huh? Damn, did I just say that out loud? Oh, yes you did. Fuck. We love mumbling man on. What a lad. Oh my god. The void. Welcome back. So what do we do now? I look around. We arrived at another street full of various bars. I don't know. We could go back and look for the pocket Roomba salesman. Can you answer me one question, Anon? Sure. What the fuck did Fang see in you? I'm really good at couch therapy. I think I might need some after this. Choosing not to go back, we decided to see what lies ahead instead. Neither of us had any particular ideas at this point. Well, since we're here, we might as well have fun. Trish looked at me, grinning. Any bright ideas? She pointed to the signboard on the other side of the street. The place looked like a bar. Have you seen one of these before? A bar? Yeah, I heard the rumors. I don't mean the barn, you clown, Jesus. That is called a barcade. They sell booze there, and you can also play video games. That last part caught me off guard. Video games? Yes, don't tell me you've never played any. You're the biggest nerd in the school. Well, I did, but what's it to you? I like that stuff. Let's go play something. Today, I discovered the kind of forbidden knowledge I was not meant to know. Oh, don't you fucking give me that look, Skinny. My family's not exactly rich, but kids love video games. These guys have family days when children are allowed. That's how we spend our Sundays sometimes. I see. Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting that. So, are you going? Or are you scared you'll get beaten by a girl? You know, I'm a pretty avid gamer. What the fuck did I just say? Come on in before I die of cringe. Opening up Pandora's box? Not Stella. Fuck, Trish, there you go. Trish shoved me through the entrance door. She's definitely stronger than she looks. Bloody hell. You don't even have a background. This fucking sucks. The place looked like a large, surprisingly clean bar. Except that almost every wall, other than the bar itself, was lined with arcade machines. And these weren't any arcade machines. They were all retro. Most are older than I am. As I stroll through the entryway, Trish glances at me. Like what you see? I pick up my jaw from the floor and try to regain composure. This is sweet. Oh, the void! What a bar! Fucking hell, man. It's more than likely my computer being a piece of shit. So, what are you drinking? Oh, I don't really do alcohol. I'm too much of a lightweight. Even small amounts might cause me to go off the rails. Trish snorted at my honesty. Damn, Fang was right. You really are the king of dweebs. You're free to order me anything if you promise you'll carry my ass through Skin Road at night. I'd rather leave you for the trash collectors. Can you handle iced tea at least? Fucking iced tea. Yeah, sounds good. I don't think booze would stop me from kicking your ass. Trish ended up buying herself beer of some kind, and I got my tea. We decided not to waste any time, and moved straight to the arcades. Trish took me through a room and pointed at an old but familiar game. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This one's a classic. You know it? Of course I do. That's like the most famous version of Street Fighter 2, right? At least if I'm correct. Or should I say the most well-known? I don't fucking know. Although I never played it with real people before. That's a shame. Let's get to it then. With a smug look on her face, Trish put in the tokens and started the game. Ooh. I gotta get that YouTube going on, man. I gotta turn on the fan here as well. Wow, that was quick to load. What was it? Super Street Fighter. Yeah. Let's get it going. She picks Gully. Of course. Of fucking course she picked Gully. I decided to go with the classic and pick Ryu. Come on. You could be a bit more original. If it works, it works. Who's that Indian guy that stretches a lot? I usually pick him. Doohill or something. I'd probably butcher that, but fuck it. Fuck it, this is the only one that'll work. Oh my god! Trish rolled her eyes and we started the game. The match began. I can tell by her movement that this was far from her first time. She's not jumping anywhere or mashing the attack buttons. Her movements are precise. I need to think carefully about my own actions. As I keep trying to figure her out, Trish jumps in, ready to hit me from above. Ooh. I'm not much of a fighter man myself, but you know what? Crouching block might be basic, or we can counter. Let's be basic and play it safe. Crouching block. I had sit down in a blocking position. It's perfect for all kinds of situations. Unfortunately, I forgot something. Is that not a thing here? Ah, shit. The one kind of attacks crouching block doesn't protect against are airborne attacks. Trish hits me hard and immediately follows up that with a kick for good measure. Backing away slowly, I try to regain my composure. You don't even know the basics. I told you to prepare your ass. Our battle continues. Hey, is that girl even of age? I can hear some Bargor whisper behind us. Trish evidently heard them. Shut up, you cunt, I'm 18. Watch your screen, sis. I managed to get the jab in while Trish was busy screaming at others. Don't you even try to sucker punch me, skinny. She sent a sonic boom in my direction, which is her fireball move. In response, I sent a Hadouken. My own fireball. They both cancel each other out in the air. Trish now does a crouching block, waiting for my move. Ooh. Fuck. I know I'm saving a lot, but damn. Wait, what's the... A crouching block. She might go for a grab or something. I don't fucking know. We could go throw it from a distance. I don't think they can parry in that game, right? I don't know, fucking distance. I should try to do COVID rules. 6 feet, please. She's playing a charge character. They have long windup and fast recovery. Shows she's at a disadvantage when I'm far away. We start throwing fireballs at each other. Now I can push her into a corner. Then she throws yet another, I jump in and hit her from above. Oh, come on! I swear I moved up, I don't know what happened. Likely story. We played a neutral game for a bit, throwing jabs at each other. I should be more careful and not doing anything crazy. But then, Trish backs out again. We're a full screen apart now. More fireballs or jump in? She might already figured us out. Let's do a jump on her. Hopefully she doesn't expect that. I tried to jump in. What I forgot is how strong her anti-air move is, of course. Trish did an instant flash kick like she was expecting me. She sent me flying, losing a decent chunk of health. Try jumping on me again, I double dare you. Now we are back in a neutral position. Trish was getting visibly fired up. I wasn't going to let her win either. People around us also couldn't help but to notice Trish. It's striking how someone so small could produce so much noise. The way she hammers buttons is quite frightening. Now it was time for me to make a move. Ah, bloody hell. Crouching kick into Hadouken, or anticipate sonic boom and counter with fireball? Oh, how about we just be a real nigga and just call in our 25 kill streak? Goddamn. We can't anticipate. We can't anticipate. Let's force her to move, I guess. I tried to play the fireball game again. Trish recognized it instantly. She jumped in, but not on me. Instead, she cut the distance between us. Her fireball recovers faster as usual, but she hits me right in the face. You just don't learn, Skinny. I guess I don't. The game is now reaching its crescendo. Not a lot of health to spare. Once again, I see Trish trying to jump in on me. I can't screw up now. I don't know, I guess it's Shoryuken time. Fuck it, why not? Shoryuken is probably the second most famous move in fighting game history. And that's for good reason. Trish wasn't expecting it this time. I hit her straight out of the sky. Fuck! Oh, did I actually kill her? Oh, damn. Kill her character, I mean. I was about to say, we were losing so hard and sure you can end her already. The fight was coming to a close. I had little to no health left and Trish knew it. She used a grab move, which sent me into a KO. Oh, okay. Whatever. Despite my best efforts, she could trust me. Okay, shut the fuck up now. The absolute smugness coming from Trish was impossible to put into words. It's like she finally proved something to the entire world. I told you, I am better. I couldn't do anything other than concede. Well, I don't blame you for losing. I'm the best player in town. Seriously? You bet. I love this game since I was a kid. It lets me beat people up without repercussions. Well, that sounded morbid. But what if you get beaten up? Then I stand up and try again, until I win. She really does have a winner spirit. So how about we play some more? I enjoyed this more than I expected. You know, why not? Perhaps take a page out of Reed's book and go with the flow. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. We went back to the game and continued our legendary battle. I lost 6 by 12. By the end, Trish even stopped bullying me and started giving advice instead. Stop jumping so much. It leaves you open. I guess that's what it feels like to have an older sister. My respect for Nature grew quite a bit. Once we consumed all the beer, tea, and snacks our wallets allowed, we decided it was time to head out. So we never got that venue, did we? As we headed down the street, but the sun was already setting. Trish drank her fair share and looked quite tipsy. I think we should get you a taxi. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, you feeling good? This is a bit sad. This is the first time I'm seeing Trish drunk. I'll point her to a bench nearby. She doesn't protest. As we both sat down, I looked at her. She was more relaxed than usual, staring nowhere in particular. Perhaps it's now or never. Always wanted to talk to with Trish. You know, I was always wondering about something. Spit it out. Why did you have a bone to pick with me? I wasn't the only dumb idiot in school. So why were you focused on me? Even after Reed and Fang told you to chill? What, you think drunk Trish will spill her guts to you like this? I guess, yeah. I told you before. I'll worry about Fang. What you might do to her. But what could I do? Poison her mind with evil ideas or something? Don't act like an idiot. I thought you'd hurt her. But how? Trish looked away. She suddenly became very quiet. The same way my shit at her mom. I did not expect this answer. What did he do? He swept her off her feet, and then left her heartbroken and alone with a bunch of brats. Okay, so pump and dump. Pump and dump, okay. He didn't bother paying child support. Simply popped out existent. Still in grade school. I was tireless. You had no idea how hard that was. What was supposed to be a drunk and lighthearted banter turned sour too fast for comfort. Never seen Trish look so serious. Shit. I'm sorry. No, don't be. Sorry to put food on Emma's table. But you don't know the best part? He was a human. Oh, damn. Look like you too. Ah, man, college. Thought he was perfect till he wasn't. Suddenly, the puzzle pieces started coming together. Getting it now? Just imagine how I felt when you rolled in and started grooming Fang. Hey, I wasn't grooming anyone. You couldn't leave her alone for 1 second. Even though you didn't know her at all. It's like you were racing to get in pants. And then things started changing. She was only talking about you. Like she was in love with you. Oh god, I got nervous. Fucking nervous. For all I knew, you could shot things off. Or worse. Trish gave a heavy sigh. For you, Ralph, Fang was in a very bad place. Mentally. She would miss school for days on end. Lock herself in the room. Probably hurt herself. Fang hated herself. Cause her damn brother took the spotlight. Cause her fucking family couldn't care less about her. If you try playing with fence point, Fang might have done something stupid. Could allow some airhead asshole to do that to her. This ticked me off more than it probably should have. Don't pretend you're... Oh, fuck no. Don't pretend like you weren't just as overbearing. It was fucking painful for me to watch Fang ignore herself as she danced to your dull bass tune all day. Felt like I was stopping you from grooming her. Trish felt silent. Did I say too much? All I wanted was best with Fang. Back then, she was the only friend I had. I was the only friend she had. I did my best to protect her. That's what you're telling yourself. Seems more like you were scared of letting her do her own thing, because you were afraid she wouldn't include you. I'm glad that Trish is a quiet drunk. Otherwise, she would have started shouting for sure. You know what, Skinny? I turned to her. She looked melancholic. Surprisingly enough, I didn't feel any malice in her words. You're a fucking asshole. But I know you're right. I thought about it a lot. I was an asshole too. Well, Fang to be free from others, but only into the force and shit on her like others. You know, Fang. Fang was always sensitive. She always took everything close to heart. I told her to stand up for herself, stop following the crowd and do her own thing. Guess she want her to follow me instead. What a confusing mess. I laughed. But she looked back to me and smiled. Don't you fucking think you're off the hook just as I gave you the green light. If I find out that you hurt Fang in any way, I'll find you. And I'll make you cry. I don't doubt it for a second, sis. We both chuckled. Fucking hell. Trish is a strange person. She's very aggressive, competitive, a bit sadistic, and she has some attachment issues. But despite it all, I can see that she cares. Like Reed always told me, she really cares. And I can admire that. As minutes passed by in complete silence, I felt something on my shoulder. What is it? It was Trish. Guess she's all out of juice now. Looking at her sleeping peacefully on my shoulder, I noticed how small she actually is. Hard to believe she's the same age as all of us. She's also surprisingly light. No matter how much we butt heads with each other, at the end of the day, she's still a girl. Maybe a bit too tomboyish and emotional, but even so. I could hear her whisper something in her sleep. Mom. Home. I ordered her a taxi and dragged her in the car when it arrived. As it drove away, I looked at the time, I mean. It's time to go home. The rest of the evening went without a hitch. I ate my dinner and got to my gaming console. For some reason, I was itching to play some old Street Fighter games again. Fang called me earlier and told me that she's coming back tomorrow. So that's good news. Overall, nothing special happened. And then, ringing, my phone awoke from its slumber. I wonder who could be calling me at this hour. I picked up. You asshole. I think I just lost hearing my right ear. Who gave you the right to lecture me like that? I think she's not drunk anymore. Trish, how the hell did you get my number? Fang told me, you ape. Do you think you can get me drunk and then pro me for private shit while I'm half asleep? I'm pretty sure you're the one who got yourself drunk. Right, Chuck? Silly Billy. No fucking excuses. Apologize right now. Oh boy. Then again, what did I expect? It's not like she was blackout drunk. Of course she would remember. Still, she sobered up pretty surprisingly fast. That's athletes for you, I suppose. Those substances work for long. I guess her goodwill vanished once the hangover arrived. Well, that was a bit intrusive, all things considered. Okay, sorry about that. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. You're goddamn right. I forgive you this time. But don't pull that shit on me again, you skinny cocksucker. Love you too, Trish. Fuck you. She hung up. He'll be fine tomorrow. I think she just released years worth of built-up pressure. And now with my newfound headache, I should go to sleep. Quiet of the night soothed my ears. However, falling asleep proved difficult. Trish was still in my mind. She is a curious person. I doubt most people would even be able to stomach her. In nerd terms, I describe her as son and no daddy. Just son. Just son. She's definitely not there for real. Not a loving person, at least. In the traditional sense. I'm yet to find a part of her that doesn't have thorns sticking out everywhere. And yet something about her is alluring. Maybe I can't help but appreciate the passion she carries herself with. Or maybe I appreciate her loyalty to her friends. Or maybe I'm developing the same Stockholm Syndrome Bang and Reed had. Then I remembered her telling me excitedly about her athletic achievements, about her suplexes, and how she was battling me in that video game. Perhaps that is what she's missing. She just doesn't realize it herself. Trish has a lot of energy, but nowhere to let it out. She wants to prove herself. Maybe I should talk to Fang about it. We could try to get her back into sports. Wouldn't that be a fun project for us four? I'm happy that I met Trish after all. Sometimes we all need some spice in our lives. You know what? Fair play. Ah. Oh my lord. Hello? Oh. Okay. I guess that's it. Okay. There's also the other options that we haven't did, so whatever. We'll do that next time. That being said, thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Peace out. Alright, so I figured out something and why there was a lot of... Right, so here we go. I keep on this. I'm still on update 7, but I did have patch 10 going. I'm not going to use that because, of course, it just did not work there for some reason. But you see the mod is here now, Moon Princess. Earlier, before I moved it, it was here during my gameplay. That fucking sucks. That is why there was a lot of interruptions or errors. Yeah, that sucks. But have a shot of Jack. Look at him. Cute dog. Again. So, there you go. Peace out. Hopefully, I'm doing better somehow.
Hi.
What's wrong, kid?
I just got bullied for being gay.
Oh, yeah? What's about to happen again?